Alright guys, welcome back. This is a video I never wanted to make, but now we have to make it because we have the informations that we needed. I've made a video about this in the past, that for me, probably this will be the end of playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG as of right now. Unfortunately, so what's the reason behind this? The reason behind this, we are getting the next set, Rota, which means Rage of the Abyss. And in Rota, there's a new card coming, if you're not aware, the Mulch Army Fu Valos, which is also being called the new Maxi here. We can quickly take a look at this on Master Duel Meta, more precisely on Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta, because it's just a better website, honestly. So let's take a look at this. What is this and why is this such a big hype, right? If you're not aware, if you have lived under a rock until now, you may have not seen the card. We have the new Mulch Army cards, which we also already have the Purulia in the game, and now the Fu Valos, which is basically a new Maxi. Obviously very impactful for the TCG because we don't have Maxi. If you control no cards, we can discard this, and then each time your opponent special summons a monster from the deck and or extra deck, we draw one card. So it's better than Maxi because you can only use this if you control no cards, so a way better version. I really like this. This is something I like. I like that they make a new Maxi that is way fairer, and so we can also introduce this in the TCG, and this is something that is happening right here. We already in the TCG have the Purulia here, and the Purulia in the TCG was a secret rare, so it was pretty much clear that the Fu Varos or the Fu Valos, how it's being called now, will probably also be a secret rare. And I talked about this. We recently had got the tin, which was very disappointing for a lot of people, and I wanted to play Temper Dragon. Honestly, I had all the Temper Dragon stuff already available, was waiting for the reprint of the Trident Dragon here in the TCG, which unfortunately wasn't that cheap, but it's okay. I could have dealt with that. This is like 10 euros or 9 euros on card market. It's okay. And then I would have bought 2 Genroku. But the problem is that we can look right here in the OCG. I've shown this before. And if you look at the OCG, you can see this is being indicated by this symbol here, that every deck is playing Fu Valos, the new card here that we just talked about, not the Purulia, but the Fu Valos here at 3, because it's the new Maxi. And you have to understand that the OCG has still 3 Maxi, and we are still playing this in every deck, right? Either in the side deck or in the main deck. Temper Dragon plays it in the main deck. You can see it's in every deck. So obviously we can expect this to also be in every deck in the TCG, especially because we don't have a Maxi and they have a Maxi and still play this in every single deck. It's crazy. And obviously we have seen this with the SP Little Knight last year being a 100 euro card, and this was a one-off in basically every deck, and this is a 3-off in basically every deck. And what about the prices of the Fu Valos? This are like the pre-sold prices. I have a good group of my friends, right, which we have a team, like we go to tournaments, and we have talked about this card a lot. And a lot of people were like, yeah, this is around about 100 euros. And I was like, no, this will be more expensive than 100. And yeah, here we have it. We have 130 euros. If you want to get it in English version here for like the first play set, you would have to pay 390 euros just to have triple Mulch Army Fu Valos, and we have talked about in the group a lot, right? Also in the group that I'm playing, a lot of these are players that are really dedicated. We went to tournaments, we went to regionals, we went to German nationals, and most of us will probably not be playing the game in the upcoming, I don't know, year probably. These are really invested players. These are players that love the game a lot, but the consensus in our group at least is, and I think throughout a lot of places, is that this is just not feasible. This is just too much, right? I'm just not willing to pay like 390 euros just to have this card here 3 times in my deck, and I'm not willing to go to regionals or any other top event not having a Maxi in my deck, right? I won't go there. Everyone has Maxi, triple Maxi, and I'm the only one not having it. That's just not fun. This is just annoying, and I'm so frustrated, honestly, because I really love the game. I really love playing the game in real life. And you can let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe you are playing TCG. I'm fully interested in your opinion on this matter. And I'm just not the person going to any event playing a super suboptimal deck. I just don't enjoy that. That isn't for me. And I was fine playing. I paid 100 euros buying a SP Little Knight back in the day. I was fine with it. This was okay. This was borderline, but it was okay. But this is not okay. This is too much. This is bonkers. This is just stupid. I think that Konami, I don't know. It seems to work, right? It seems to work. They keep releasing these really bad products. They keep pushing very bad stuff onto the community, and it seems to work. I don't know, the people are still buying, I guess, for whatever reason. I think Konami has to be really, really careful. You can see how many different card games you could play if you wanted to. Some of them being really good upcomers here, Lorcana, One Piece and stuff. We will get the League of Legends card game next year, it seems. So Dragon Ball also quite, popular. The only thing is that here in Germany, at least, you can't really play these games. There are some Pokemon tournaments. There are definitely some Magic tournaments, but Magic, I think, is also not that great in terms of how like cheap the cards are. But this is just insane. I think they should have made this either a common or maybe a super rare, so that just everyone can get 3 copies of this. I mean, I would have been totally, it would have been fine for me to play, pay 50 euros for a copy, like 150 or maybe even 200. I don't know, maybe I would even have paid 200, but this is definitely this is where my the endpoint would have been for me. But this is just stupid. And then I told you I wanted to play like Temper Dragon, and another card that will come out that's also very good in Temper Dragon is or in a lot of decks is Dominus Impulse, a really strong card here that can basically negate a special summon. And this also is also secret rare, obviously, and this is also like 40 per copy. So if I now would want to play Temper Dragon, which was one of the cheapest meta decks as of right now, I would need like 3 copies of this for 120. Then I would need, and we take a look at TCG Player in a moment, then I would need 3 Fuvalos, which would already be 390, 120, close to 500. And then I would also, because they are still playing it, need the Purulia, right? The Mulch Army Purulia, which is the other Mulch Army card, which is also at 43. A lot of decks are playing 2 of this, which I would need to play close to 600 euros just for, this is not even the deck core. I mean, the deck core is cheap, right? This is Temper Dragon, but this is just, this is stupid. And I said this to my friends. I was like, okay, I can live with something like this, right? So Fiendsmith Engraver, when it came out, it's still expensive, but when it came out, it was like 70 or 80 euros, close to Wanted. Wanted was also very expensive. I think this is okay. This should not be that expensive, but you can decide to not play Fiendsmith. You could have played Temper Dragon, for example. Could have played another deck that is not Fiendsmith. It's not mandatory to play Fiendsmith Engraver, right? But giving us Maxi and then making a secret rare 130 euros, this is mandatory. You need this. You need this at any event that isn't like your local, and even there you will probably have more fun time having the card. You could go ahead and just buy one of these and then just have it as a cross-out target, I guess, but still 130 euros for a card. This is insane. And we can also take a look at the TCG Player. I mean, I have not even looked at this, but it's always worse for them here. They are always way more expensive over here. And yeah, you can see there's actually no listing here, but the market price seems to be around $180, which is, this is insane. This is really insane. This is too much. This can't be supported. I hope a lot of people will not support this. Rarely do I ever get agitated about stuff like this. I'm not the person for this, and I'm actually one of the bigger spenders, I would say. I want to play competitive. I have definitely invested in this game a lot of money, that you can be sure of. But this is too much for me, a person that is really like, I'm ready to invest in this, but this is insane. And you could argue, okay, these are pre-sale sale prices, so they will probably come down, but I don't know if they will come down. We can see we have 100 listings. This is not a lot, but this is also not like too low to really guess that this will be the price in the end. We might go down to 120. I don't know, but still way too much. And we saw this with the tins. The tins had quite low pre-sale prices, and then when the tin came out, the prices went up. So, and there's also a lot of you can see this is still going up. You could buy this like for 15 euros here pre-sale, and it's 17 now. With this is a tin reprint, right? Imseti, right? Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. Obviously, Rage of the Abyss will be opened quite a lot, I think, not unlike the tins, which were just bad. So we might see the price of Fuvalos going down a bit, but not that much. I'm guessing this will not go under 100. This is not possible, because we had the SP Little Knight costing 100 euros, and Age of Overlord was a set that was opened a lot. There were a lot of good cards in this set. And this set, honestly, there are not that many. I think the set is all in all a bit worse than Age of Overlord. Maybe better because the Fuvalos. So I guess we will open this close to the opening rate of Age of Overlord. But yeah, this will not go down as much. And we can also, I don't know, I'm not quite sure how the display prices are at the moment. Age of Overlord was pretty crazy in the beginning, and I think still is. If you want to play buy Age of Overlord, this should still be quite expensive here. Now we can Rage of the Abyss. Find this display. I think this is maybe 60, 70. Yeah, it's 60, right? Normally it's like 40, 55. Yeah, this will probably go up a little because you can pull this Fuvalos, and then one Fuvalos basically pays for 2 entire displays, which is crazy. I don't know. It's so sad. It's so sad. I really love playing this game, but it has always been an expensive game, and I'm totally fine investing in a hobby that I like. I'm also fine paying money for like Volcanix is coming the way. Paying money for a tournament which I will probably not make my money back because the pricing is bad. It's okay. All of that I am fine with, but this is too much for me, and this is there's basically no way that I will play this game for the next year. Unfortunately, I would have loved it because I have this team. We are going to tournaments. We are like going with 2 cars and driving to regionals, and this is so fun. It's so fun playing with my friends. I really love this, honestly. And so it's even sadder that we can't do this, or a lot of our team is not ready to do this, which I understand. But it's so sad. I mean, why? They could have just made this cheaper and give more people the ability to play this game. I hope this backfires for them. I really hope that this time around it backfires for them and they will need to change something. I hope the other card games come to kill this card game so that they finally make some changes. This is just stupid. This is stupid. I'm going to play Master Duel. I really love the game. I don't want to stop playing the game. I'm super hyped for a One Piece card game simulator, so for a One Piece official card game thingy. If that comes, I'm definitely playing. But yeah, I will play Master Duel. It's free, basically free if you play. If you play a bit, it's basically free, and you can play tournaments, official Konami tournaments on Master Duel with nice prize pools. So I'm definitely in the Master Duel grind. I'm here, love the game. But yeah, this is really sad. This is disappointing for me. I'm not even angry. This is just sad. I would have loved to play the game. I was really ready for a cool season of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With my friends on big tournaments, but yeah, I'm not supporting this. This is the end of the stick for me, basically. But guys, let me know in the comments what you are thinking here. Really a controversial topic. I hope the community pays Konami back with not buying their products, honestly. They need this. This is the only way, right? This is always the only way. Money is always the contributor, and we as a community have the opportunity to not support stuff by not buying stuff, and then they will have to change, obviously, or they will go down. I don't know. We will have to see. This game won't go down because of this, but I hope that this gets some kind of backlash and that people are not really investing in this. We are seeing the numbers of YCS. So YCS are the biggest TCG tournaments. Participants go down. They were higher up before. They're definitely going down. We had this YCS a little with 1,700 players. I think normally, or in the last years, we had like over 2,000 on YCSs, especially because it's one of the only YCSs in Europe. So yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe they want to push Yu-Gi-Oh! To Master Duel only. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I can't imagine Master Duel making more money than the TCG, but please make this more affordable. You will get more players. This is good for everyone. I don't get it. Okay, enough of a rant here. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for being here, and we will see each other in the next Master Duel video, guys. I love you.